All right, Sneha, thank you for joining us and giving us all of those details. Now, I've been telling you about how there are cases of the Omicron variant across the world. Over 20 countries right now have confirmed that Omicron has been reported in their country. Amid that, there's a lot of concern here in India as well. 6 travelers, and these are international travelers, they've tested COVID positive. On the first day of the guidelines for international travelers that was issued by the centre coming into effect, 3,476 passengers from 11 international flights, and these are from at-risk countries, were screened on Wednesday. 6 passengers were found to be COVID positive. The samples of all these positive passengers have been sent for genome sequencing to a lab where we will get confirmation on whether they are carriers of the Omicron variant. A total of 11 international flights landed at various airports across the country from at-risk nations. India continues to keep track of the evolving situation. The centre is supporting states and union territories in the fight against the new super mutant Omicron. Maharashtra, meanwhile, has decided to put a hold on mandatory RT-PCR tests.
If one sees that the first report was from South Africa, the report was on the 9th of November. So during that time, many travels have happened all over the world and from and within South Africa. So one would not be surprised if this variant is detected within India. It's just a matter of time, of course. But it should not necessarily cause a panic because majority of these infections might be asymptomatic or might cause mild diseases.
And here's a conversation that we had with the Maharashtra Health Minister, Mr. Rajesh Tope, on the kind of guidelines that have been put in place to check for the Omicron variant in airports in Maharashtra.
Why are you insisting on RT-PCR if I am double vaccinated and I want to come to Mumbai?
Yeah, absolutely. You are right. And we will be reviewing it. We had actually, after issuance of the order, we have deferred it at present. And we will be amending it as we will fall in line with whatever the other states are, or we will fall in line as per the government of India.
You're giving us a very big news point which we should flash. You're saying Maharashtra will defer the rules and you will fall in line with the rest of the country. Am I to understand therefore that for now at least you're keeping these guidelines on hold of RT-PCR and institutional quarantine?
No, not all, I mean to say, but the interstate actually is a hardship for everyone to do the RT-PCR test for every citizen flying from Delhi to Mumbai and from Mumbai to Bangalore. Right. So all these passengers will be facing a lot of hardship. So I think that is really a point which needs to be amended. Right. And so I had spoken to the Chief Secretary. Our Honorable CM is in the hospital at present, and so he has also spoken to the Honorable CM. And we are 100% amending that hardship clauses which has been mentioned in the orders issued.
So let's get in the latest updates on that from Mustafa Sheikh. Mustafa, good morning. We just played out what Rajesh Tope told Rajdeep last night, that, they are rethinking several of the guidelines that have been put in place. This has largely been prompted by the fact that the centre flagged off to the state government that the guidelines in place in Maharashtra are very different from the rest of the country. So have there been revised guidelines issued since?
Yes, of course. You can say that because for some time there were a lot of passengers who were in transit when these new guidelines of the RT-PCR test and institutional quarantine came in place. The Maharashtra government has relaxed it for some time, but it is repeatedly made it clear that because it has faced the breadth of both the waves in COVID in the city and in the state, it will make the guidelines which are different. So what we can expect is that in few days the guidelines may change again. As of now, the Maharashtra government is saying that they will align it sometime from the center, and the RT-PCR test, institutional quarantine, and again test after 6 days is something which will go on. But yes, it is very difficult for the passengers who are in transit. The number of countries at risk are increasing. Many people have booked their tickets, so it is really a sort of confusion for them as to how things will take place, because many of them would be having a connecting flight from Mumbai airport to Delhi airport. So these are things which will be clear in some few days. But yes, as of now, the restrictions are there at Mumbai airport. Back to you.
Okay, let's hope there's more clarity that comes in today. Mustafa, thank you for joining us with all of those details. Now, remember that the maximum screening, the maximum checking is happening at airports to ensure international travelers are not carriers of the Omicron variant. And it's because of that the centre has now decided to defer the opening of international flight activity. It was supposed to happen on December 15th. They've now delayed it and not given a new date. Let's also get you this report on what exactly the situation is in different airports across the country. Yesterday is when the new travel guidelines of additional screening, additional testing came into effect.
The invisible enemy is back in a scarier avatar with over 30 mutations. Amid Omicron threat, centre and states are rushing to contain the mutant. In a mega move, the centre has put brakes on full resumption of international flights. Aviation watchdog DGCA, which fixed 15th of December as the date for restarting international flights, said it is watching the situation and a new date will be notified in due course. Maharashtra has made 7-day institutional quarantine mandatory for flyers from at-risk nations. Flyers will be tested 3 times on the 2nd, 4th and 7th day of their arrival. All positive passengers will be shifted to the hospital. Negative passengers will be further subjected to a 7-day home quarantine. Intra-state flyers need full vaccination or recent negative RT-PCR test. For interstate flyers, negative RT-PCR is must.
There are more than 50 booths that have been put up where RT-PCR tests are being done. Apart from that, there's a waiting lounge for people to wait in where, if the testing really takes a while, they'll be asked to wait. Also, for people who have connecting flights, if they are in transit, then for them also antigen tests have been put in place.
The Narendra Modi government, however, is upset with Maharashtra issuing guidelines that are different from those framed by the centre. It has urged the Maharashtra government to revise its guidelines. Checks imposed by other states are mostly in line with centre's guidelines. Delhi has made testing mandatory on arrival. If the report is negative, then the passenger will be subjected to a home quarantine for 7 days and get tested again. All positive flyers will be admitted to hospital.
There's a separate room in the airport which has been made where all the passengers coming will be asked to sit. The test will be done and they'll have to wait till the time the result does not come. Now, typically, the result takes anywhere between 5 to 6 hours, which means that your flight will take you longer to come out of the airport.
The new norms spell hassle for flyers who are now made to wait for hours for test results and brave long queues at airports.
कोई गाइडेंस नहीं थी हमको कि आपको पीसीआर टेस्ट कराना है और नहीं तो हम लोग पहले ऑनलाइन बुक करा के आते हैं। उसके बाद 2 टेस्ट हैं यहाँ पे, एक है नॉर्मल टेस्ट और एक है रैपिड फायर। नॉर्मल टेस्ट वो ले रहे हैं 8 घंटे और जो रैपिड फायर है वो 1 घंटा बोल रहे हैं, बट 1 घंटे में किसी को रिपोर्ट दी नहीं, तो अंदर काफ़ी लोग परेशान हो रहे हैं कि बच्चों के साथ छोटे बच्चे वेट नहीं कर पा रहे, बस खाने को कुछ नहीं है।
The WHO, meanwhile, opposed blanket travel ban, calling them ineffective to curb the virus threat. With Vidya and Aishwarya Paliwal, Bureau Report, India Today.